So you guys, today I'm going to be talking to you all about Ashford University. Ashford University is a school that is primarily online. They do have a campus, I believe, in Iowa. That's where their like home location is or whatever. It's in Iowa. They are a school that has bachelor's degrees, so you go for your bachelor's degrees. Each class is 5 weeks, so you start a class, it'll be on a Tuesday, and then you finish a class on a Monday, so then the next class you start on a Tuesday. Like I said, there's week 1 of classes. Normally you turn in an introduction on the first day of the first class. So on that Tuesday, you turn in your introduction. Then you start with your discussions, your assignments, your test, your quiz, all of that. You'll start with that on turning those in on Thursdays and Mondays. So it's not hard, it's just about making sure you keep up with what you need to go ahead and do. Once you do that, then you'll be good and everything like that. You do have replies, and then they do have books that you digitally download, and that way you can look at it there. I recommend downloading the books on a different device than you're doing your homework on. Say you're doing your homework on your computer. I do my homework on my computer or from my phone, depending on if it's a discussion post or if it's a quiz or something. It depends. And I'll have the iPad, and I'll have the whole book downloaded on the iPad, so I can just scroll through and read the book while I'm doing my work. So each time you pay for the classes or whatever, if you're doing financial aid and student loans, then you pay for it after every 4 classes. So when you first start, you pay for up to 4 classes. The 4 classes get paid for, you do them, and then it's up to the next time, and then you keep redoing them like that. So every 4 classes. And it's like that. You can double up on classes if you choose, but financial aid does not cover that. So you would have to pay out of pocket if you wanted to double up on classes to get finished sooner, okay? The people there, they are very helpful. Like when you're talking to financial aid or registrar or anything like that, they're very helpful in getting you the information you need and helping you get started with your program. You do have an advisor. Sometimes that advisor may switch up and you might get a new one, but you do have an advisor, and the advisors, they normally email you or anything if they see anything wrong with your account or anything. They'll email you to let you know or call you. And yeah, so I would recommend Ashford. I definitely would, because it's about making sure you're doing the work, and some of it is harder than other classes where you have to focus more. Yeah, so basically I think that's all I really have to speak about Ashford. I know I read some things that were bad reviews and everything about about financial aid and stuff like that. But when my actual experience, they did take a little while, but it wasn't as long as they were saying online. And the first time I got it, it did take a little while just because of the fact that I was a new student there. But I think after so many times, like, it gets easier and quicker, and they get it out to you. I know they can't hold it for more than 2 weeks with them. They can't hold it for more than 2 weeks, but it is about about FAFSA and everything, like actually getting it out to them, and then they can release it after 2 weeks. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this talk about Ashford University, and I hope it helped and gave you a little insight. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, also, every time you talk to them, you do have to give them your username or your like student ID or whatever. You have to give them that, your date of birth, and I believe the last 4 of your social. Yeah. You have to give them 3 identifying things that they ask for at the beginning of each call, just to make sure it's you, because they don't want to give out your information to the wrong person. And yeah, okay, so now, yes, that's everything that I have to say about Ashford. And I hope you guys enjoyed this talking video, and I'll talk to you guys again next time. Bye.